Why do little kids love to ask why? Narrator. If you enjoyed learning about why kids ask why, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. If you've ever spent time with a preschooler, you've probably been hit with the famous barrage. Why is the sky blue? Why do dogs bark? Why can't I eat cookies for breakfast? Before you can finish one answer, they're on to the next. It's adorable. Until you've fielded your 107th question of the hour. And that's no exaggeration. One study found that kids between 14 months and 5 years old ask an average of 107 questions per hour. So what's behind kids' obsession with asking why? New connections in the making. Around age 2 or 3, kids' brains start making new connections at lightning speed. They're piecing together how the world works. And once they learn that adults can give them the information they want on demand, they lean into it. Asking why helps them link cause and effect, something they start learning at a very young age. It's their way of saying, wait, so if this happens, does that mean that will too? Every answer you give builds another block in their mental Lego tower. Why asking why is so important? You know, parents sometimes assume kids fire off why questions just to stay in the spotlight. But psychologists say it's more than that. Kids are genuinely trying to understand the world, and your explanations give them comfort. Think about it. For most people, when they know what's coming next, they'll often feel less anxious. The same goes for kids. By asking why, they're learning how to predict what happens in their ever-expanding little universe. This helps them feel safer and more confident. Sometimes, why isn't really about the answer at all. It's about sharing excitement. If your child spots a butterfly and asks, why is it orange? They might already have a theory, but really they're saying, hey, I noticed this cool thing, will you notice it with me? How to respond when your kid won't stop asking why. The constant questioning can be exhausting, but it's also a sign of a healthy, curious, imaginative mind at work. That shared back and forth builds self-esteem. Rather than shutting down the endless barrage of questions, try prompting them to figure out the answer. A simple "you tell me" or "why do you think" can help a child come up with an explanation on their own. Be mindful of your tone and body language. As frustrating as answering the same question over and over again can be, you don't want to discourage your kid from being curious. And if you really need a break, you can always tell your kid you'll answer their question at a later time. If your kid does happen to ask a question that leaves you truly stumped, you can use it as an opportunity to learn something new together.